Hey, I can't get to where I want to go. Whoop, one more. There it is. What is going on? We got Misery's motherfucking Father's Day Sunday. We're playing the Shapeshifting Detective, as you can see by the old title screen. If I remember correctly, we've been hard to look into this murder by somebody. I don't think they've ever actually said who we work for. There was a murder. They think these tarot people did it. They're here for a job, and they save people. And I believe that is Rain. What is her name? Rowland and Lexi. I got a bunch of other notes here. We got a Danny and a Zach who I don't think we know anything about yet. And I think I should have looked.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
I don't know what that means. Okay, I wonder if that means we gotta pick and choose who we switch to and talk to as. Alright, so this is the boyfriend. What was his name? Might have been Oscar. I should have taken better notes. Let's just become Oscar.
I'm Oscar.
Is there anything else I can do?
Alright, so let's leave.
Which is actually it's actually quite a common thing to suffer from. But what I can say to you, Simeon, is that you need to start believing in yourself.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Forward and keep
Nothing to
striving
say.
for the best. Thank
Happy
you for your
Shapeshifting
dreams.
Father's Day Mystery effing Sunday. That's it.
Dreams.
That's it.
With Poe and Monroe. Now this is a particularly interesting one. So this is coming from
Alright, so she
Merritt
was gone.
and
And
Circus.
he's gone.
Walking on a tightrope across a pool of sharks.
They're all gone.
They're busy playing poker. I fall, but I never hit the water.
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I want to help.
Yeah.
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why? How?
To find evidence that ties her into Dorota's murder? Maybe you're not the right man for this job.
Never falling
Okay.
and never hitting the water. It's you're kind of lost. You're never reaching your end goal. But these
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
This game gives me the chills, and I don't even know why.
I'm Bronwyn.
I mean, it's the creepy music. I mean,
Massive, and it's a crazy experience, and some people love it.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota. I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious.
Does anyone really care that Dorota is dead?
I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
I didn't really know her.
then why are you caring? Nobody
I saw her
cares?
pictures in the newspaper. Can't remember what for right now.
Yeah, there's really no room for you, fish. Alright, so she's using the papers for something.
In this case, the sharks actually refer to the negative people that are in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I think from what you said about your dream is that you're trying so hard to keep your life balanced.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham. What did you tell the police you were doing last night? You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth. That I was in my room.
Hey, Selena, how's it doing?
I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they?
Looks that way. Have you been feeling possessed lately?
Why possessed?
I
Why
don't know,
possessed?
It's gonna be like an inside joke that we should probably know. Yeah.
Sorry, too soon.
So,
Yeah, that's part of it. Whistle.
I'm not.
Oh, Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See?
She's not in her underwear, though.
And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
What about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes.
We don't know the answer to this.
Then stop with the cloak and dagger stuff, alright?
He drops a barely touched cigarette to the floor and squishes it with his boot heel. Wipe.
I want to return to Sam and go talk to, homeboy.
Rings, it's answered. This is Hedges, I think.
Oh, we can't.
Cough. Coughing up blood. The girl gurgles out a shriek and raises.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Okay, so the owner of the hotel's sus too,
Blood-drenched body. The girl sighs and
creepy kind of
turns
way?
her attention to Lung. Did you murder her? Lung squirms a little.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a normal human murder?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Her pace quickens.
Okay.
Cough. Cough. Coughing more blood.
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
Really? Well, you know, I'm not surprised. I am a total babe.
Ha! Trying to get Sam. We're trying to hook ourselves up.
More. Thud. Crunch. His head hits the angled stone with
Let's
such...
see Violet over here.
Rain, can I help?
can you?
About last...
Was there a problem?
My tap was dripping, but I fixed it. Where were you?
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom. That's out of bounds to you.
Okay.
His skull, he stops moving. The stream flows
Alright, so we
smoothly
talked to
in the
everybody, right?
distance.
Well, we didn't go...
The girl reaches for something in Lung's
I
jacket.
mean, ooh, we can go visit Oscar.
The phone. Speed dial.
Oscar's not there. The chief's not there.
Zoe! I know! It was the detective you hired. He tried to kill me.
Okay, so we've been Oscar, we've been Bronwyn, we've been her, we've been Rain. No, we haven't been her yet. Let's go ahead and be her.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
Darts into the jacket, pulls out a cigarette. She sighs and lights it.
Got nothing to say
Cough.
there, eh?
Cough. Coughing.
I changed your sheets last night, and you weren't here.
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
Okay, so he was in his room.
Quite an interesting dream.
Oh, Lexi's gone.
Is someone
She's
who
trying
wants to
Sam.
reach heights that they've never seen, and I think they're very ambitious, and they might be a little over-ambitious.
Well, I can in fact tell you that a tower does in fact symbolize a quest for understanding.
Understanding?
And climbing stairs can show that you're achieving your goals.
Oh, so he is achieving his goals.
So,
Sorry about that.
what
All
I
right.
think is happening here is that you are striving
Am I
for
supposed to talk to the
success.
Chief or Oscar? No.
Um,
So they had nothing
and
to say
it
to
could
each
be
other
you're suffering from
on the
imposter
way around.
syndrome.
So
Violet.
Common thing to suffer from.
All right.
But what I can say to you, Simeon, is that you need to start believing in yourself. It's very important.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
All right, Lexi, let's see what we
The
can
pasty
come up
roll
with.
of fat that bulged over the waist of her. It was her own little fat roll. Look how big she.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning, the one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers.
There's no answers.
Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
Okay.
As Penn reached for a slice of bread.
Okay.
I feel sad for Oscar.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
Job?
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
No. Stop being silly.
And ate it in her bedroom like she was 13 again.
Okay.
Sucking on stolen
Why are
sauce
we
packets
here?
from the school canteen. It wasn't her. The gnawing emptiness of the house was bad enough without the.
Okay, no chief, no Oscar.
Still,
Okay.
all this
I
proved
think we just
one
need to be
thing.
the chief, and I think
Penn
we're done
still
with his
needed her
acts.
mother. The first appointment at the clinic cost most of Mother's.
Hi,
Hi. Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I'm Chief DuPont.
Animals were cheaper. Bigger ones cost more.
But why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Who is Mr. Hedges?
Exactly.
What?
Mr. Hedges. The man you asked me to put up, who then, you know, died.
And then what?
Okay. Whoa. Mr. Hedges. He rented a room and died. On this guy's orders. Let's leave it at that. Let's not get suspicious.
Cry, baby Pen. Pull yourself together. And just like together. After a couple of weeks.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief DuPont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boyfriend?
I've met him once, yes.
Just the once? When?
This morning.
What did you talk about?
The weather and some other things which I'm not at liberty to discuss. Feel free to ask him, though.
In 2 months, Pen grew thinner than she'd ever been. Harder. There were no more soft little... just thin skin and hard bones. And then...
Chief DuPont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
Did Dorota collect coins? Bronwyn, did Dorota collect coins?
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles. She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom?
Not since the murder. There's still a load of my stuff in there. I climb in through the window, but it's on the 3rd floor.
Bronwyn.
I know. I agree. Because she tipped you off. If I manage to get into her room, what am I looking for again?
Anything that ties her to the murder. You're going to break and enter. Anything that ties her to the murder.
Okay. That sounds easier said than done, though.
Round, which gives a ghastly sound. We're not going to reproduce that here now. It's like a bell ringing in reverse. The purpose of most spirit chimes...
Alright, we did everybody, right? Yeah. Comes Sam again. I think we hail a cab to go to the next chapter.
Actually, they don't work. I mean, I've had them hanging up at the station for a few months now. It's turning up at the station.
I'm gonna see if I can hit it.
So does it just invite bad spirits, or? It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between 2 cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Poe and Mon motherfucking Rowe. I think we went ahead next chapter here.
Was a hunter. An experience
yeah,
told
we just
Ivan
learned about Zach. We
she'd
don't know
got
who Zach is. I
something
don't
to
remember who
show him.
Zach is.
He hoped it was a mouse.
Let's go ahead and
Anything
see.
else on Zach Weston? Let me know.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
I ain't making a motherfucking appointment.
Yes. What do you want? The Shores. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed?
Yes,
What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now. Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
Ooh.
Violet takes it very well, actually.
Takes what?
I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center. I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Alright, Zach is banging Violet. Alright. Banging Violet. So you
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Cello. Papers was probably for the award she won.
No, I went to her house along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
She's not looking at the camera.
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Dude, something's up with that picture.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography. It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse. She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
I would, actually.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera.
She was getting strangled.
Want to see the videos? Here they are. Oh, not that one. Ah. This is the one. Here you go.
Okay, check for shadows and shit, like creepy shit. Nibbler, stop being a perv.
There's more. This is the stuff.
Yeah, that choking, that's ironic. Is it irony? Or is it a coincidence? Or is it foreshadowing? She looks scared at the end there.
She's, how you say, acting?
She was not acting.
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Selena. Shh.
Only the roof rats.
Thanks, Monroe, as always.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
I think he's a traveler.
I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, that's lurking.
No? Who's that? Never heard of him. Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? Yeah, I'll put them in an album for you. No.
Well, you weren't far off, I'll be honest, Poe, but
Alright, let's go fuck with
there
these
are
guys
different
again.
elements here that I'd like to discuss. So, first...
Do we really have to?
Kinda. Should we lie?
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
Oh, that's creepy. Who's the little girl all of a sudden?
Are worried that if you stop doing everything that you do,
what the
you'd attract
fuck was
you'd
that?
attract their attention.
Yeah, because they're busy. They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Got to pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till late too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Much about these negative people. If what you're doing is a positive...
Fine, Sam. Birmingham.
Yeah, give it on me.
Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds. Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
What does that mean?
One kind
I don't know
would
what
do.
that means.
The African grey.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
The cage. She didn't need one. The bird took up a perch on the back of Mother's armchair, watching her with talonous disapproval. The sight of the bird's claws, her mother's claws,
All right, that's everybody.
piercing the chair's upholstery.
Let's bring old Zach Weston into the house.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Hi, baby Pen. Pull yourself together.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me? Everyone's talking about Dorota. Are you happy? Everyone's talking about... Why don't you want anyone to see...
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota. Are you happy Dorota's dead? Everyone's talking...
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like... Is that why you killed her? People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
Okay. So, Dorota fucked Zach. Alright, we need to get this straight. Let's put this clean piece of paper. Alright. Violet was fucking Zach. And then Zach fucked Dorota.
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself. Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there. You saw the photos. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
With wide beaks and tails
How did she see the
that hadn't
photos?
even grown yet. Last time, she caught a magpie. It was bigger than her body, yet she still picked it up to present to him. Its pitiful cat.
These folks know him.
Its only protest. He'd had to put that one out of its misery. The tiniest cracking of skull,
Should we try and
blood
talk to
and
him?
feathers
Might
on
as
the
well,
ground.
or-
It was kinder that way. Quiet. The small, heaped body on the mat.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Smaller than a cat. A kitten. She circled the kitten's
that's what I
body,
thought.
stepping over it.
We gotta go talk to Zach now.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Uni meowed. Ivan pushed himself up and went to get a towel. When he returned, the kitten was...
Well, hello, gorgeous.
I came over last night, but you weren't here. I came over last night, but you weren't... Did you...
Okay.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity? Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
That's not what I heard.
Should we push it? No.
Don't sulk. You'll put lines on your face. I know what'll make you feel better. I know it's a line, but it would really make you feel better. Kissing me would release your endorphins. So...
No, because he's gonna know it's not us. Or her. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I know you're waiting for marriage or the apocalypse or something.
So they haven't slept together.
Its floppy body barely as big. Towel on the floor. He held the kitten against his chest, partly as an apology, partly so he went back to the bedroom with Uni in soft pursuit. Not even she could sleep through Uni's wake-up calls.
Dude, what was up
Like
with
it
that creepy
thumbing
kid
her
still?
phone, but put it down on the bedside table.
Oh, we can't be the ladies because they're working.
Hello, I'm Rain.
I wanna go to see
Didn't
Zach.
I mention?
He just told Zach,
She
don't ever
started
come see me.
pulling at the fur. She hadn't mentioned it.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Oh, no thanks. Okay. No thanks.
don't be like that. I'm not the bad guy here, you'll see. Maybe some other time then.
The bells are very cute.
Mm-hmm.
They've got small engraving.
Normally have bells.
Cowbells.
Hmm.
Says bells. I want to say a Christmas tree, but I feel like...
Well, these are spirit chimes. Ones have an inverted full crown, which gives... Is that here now?
Okay, so
It's
Violet
like a bell
was missing.
ringing in reverse.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yeah, what?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone.
What?
Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Poe's curiosity shop is now renowned.
Alright, so we went through with Oscar, right? Or did we not do Oscar? We had to have done Oscar.
Hi, I'm... Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Hello.
I thought I was going to talk to
I'm
her.
Violet. I'm Violet.
Hi, I'm... Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
So I think the chief did it, and he's trying to set up Violet. But at the same time, he's setting Violet up. He also wants to set the other girl
hurting
up.
his slow. Uni was a hunter. She'd got something to show him. Oh, at least they were always dead. He'd had too many stunts.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her? The scholarship to Juilliard?
That's right. We exchanged a few pleasantries. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Dirty boudoir.
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
I mean, I'll do some tasteful nudes.
Even looking, her eyes fixed on him.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Its back legs lay helplessly on the floor. No. Ivan dropped down next to the kitten.
Okay, we did everybody, I think, right?
Move, okay? Just don't try to move. Ivan clenched the towel, then he stood and raised his foot.
Fuck it.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
Shutting his eyes hard to try to erase this. Of course, Ivan slumped to the floor.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder.
I would agree
Chief
with that.
DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Even she could sleep through Uni's wake-up calls.
Rain. Yes, the tower reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush. He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fake detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
Man's got a point.
Would have remembered. He laid.
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Rain met Zach already, touting for work. Zach told Rain Dorota would be alone last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, he mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
What animal do you think it might be?
think
It's
we're
8
good.
o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw
There we go,
have
so
said
it's all
there's
over
no
again.
evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Sam,
Oh.
I've got news. We've done a reading.
It's the Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Holy shit.
It's happening again. there's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Munro.
What I think is that you want to reveal something private about your life, but you're worried that when you do, you will still be as ordinary as you were before.
You must be Sam.
Another redhead.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
Just me.
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Okay, so Dorota was into chicks too. Okay.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing.
Okay, so Dorota.
Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Who's Poe?
This is just between us, right? We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Come on, spell it
I'm
out.
not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other multiple times. Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married. Not very well.
Okay.
He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift.
Okay.
She looked amazing. We're co-hosts on the radio.
Oh, that's...
Sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up.
What do you think that means, Sam?
You're gonna die.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
I'll protect you, baby.
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Oh.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
I was over it, that I was okay, that I could live a normal life. Wrong. So...
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
It still tore my head apart.
Alright, so no Oscar.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing. No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
He likes redheads.
Of course, I will not tell them why. There's no predictable pattern to it. Years can go on quietly, but I once had to feed the beast twice in 6 weeks.
So we're not gonna go see Violet.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them.
What's the connection?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Rain said you knew the rights?
A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it? Three is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel. Was it a gold coin? That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees. No. I can do a reading if you want.
Fuck yeah, let's do a reading.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
He's trying to hold something together.
Yes, of course, anything. I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Terminator or Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson or all 3.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris.
Yuri Harris.
He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
He is found.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Okay, so we got the
away from the broken heap in the shadows.
spirit
a long
world on our
walk to the
side.
night bus, past a couple of stops, missing one bus.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Claude.
Claude.
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
Shh. Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's real?
I need you to tell Sam what happened. It'll help.
Help what? Me? Think about it.
And wonder whether they found the body yet.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Shop's ready for the next time. And another after that. And my life can be normal for a while, but in the longer term, I can see no end to it. I know I...
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir? What did you... is it...
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. I haven't seen them.
Just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
What did you want to ask?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes. Yes.
He's not, though.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
He doubted it was over in 60.
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Monster was not that limited. All this needed was an audience to be infectious, and it's so easy here. Curiosity. It
Now we
made
go see
infect.
Violet. Damn the creepy ass kid again.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius. Hello. I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Of course.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? I don't really want to.
Come on.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. A cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time.
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. No. I have certain flashbacks. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Huh?
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
I noticed Monroe had cuts on her knees.
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
She'd been like this.
We're not gonna get the
that day, rationalizing to the demon power. Don't. You'll sleep, and it'll be over.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
No more.
No more.
But of course, pills don't work very well. She'd only got... Before the pills tore apart her liver, the doc... See the signs helped her, or tried at least.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up after we do.
Quieted for a while. And more time and the girl.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding a... What do you see?
There's a shadow on the left.
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet. You just need to let me.
Alone couldn't start the contagion. It needed an audience. And they made it. They paraded her face on posters, told her tragic story, painted the town red with...
I think we want to be, her.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
And I think we can just quit.
I'm Bronwyn.
And we're good.
They were more successful. After the first domino falls, the rest go quickly.
So,
always.
We learn a bunch of shit. There's aliens, there's travelers.
Loud and sure. Good.
I mean, I guess we're shapeshifters, so we should have assumed there was supernatural shit and weird shit going on anyway.
Demons
But anyway,
already
double
there.
like you haven't
They
already,
just
or
need
up a
ears to
sub if you're
listen.
new.
It wasn't
I'm
hard
out.
to make the boy listen after the first bell. No one would go to your funeral.